G'day folks, and welcome back to another episode of the Bush TV. In the previous episode, I head into a nice little spot called Buttercup Camp, right on Buttercup Creek, and it's only a stone's throw from the town of Mansfield. We roll out the swags and we feed some awesome king parrots, have a great feed, then kick back for the night around the fire before we break camp the next day to check out Tomahawk Hut. In this episode, we continue the journey to have a look at Evans Creek Hut, Evans Creek Track. We check out Top Crossing Hut, where we end up camping for the night at Top Crossing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the Bush TV. Alright, so we're going to keep going on to Evans Creek Track. This one's seasonally closed, but obviously right now she's open. So keep going up here and check out Evans Creek Hut. The plan today is to leave Tomahawk Hut, hit Evans Creek Track to check out Evans Creek Hut, right on Evans Creek. After that, we continue along Evans Creek Track to Top Crossing Track to check out a couple of camp spots along the King River. From there, we check out Top Crossing Hut and end up choosing a nice little spot right there on the King River. This episode is proudly supported by Side Shop Australia, the Licola Caravan Park, YV Sheds and Barns, and Admiral Towing. If you plan on travelling into the Victorian High Country, do some research, because generally these tracks at the moment are open, but they can be closed for seasonal shut. On this trip with me this time is one of my friends, Peter, and is also a member of my YouTube channel. A big shout out goes out to everybody who's watching this content from overseas. Feel free to drop a comment and let me know where you're viewing this from. Evans Creek Hut, also known as Bunny's Hut. The area once had a collection of huts that was referred to as Evans Creek Motel, a timber workers village, as far back as the 1940s. The current Evans Creek Hut was rebuilt back in 2005, replacing the dilapidated old hut. If the weather was going to come in, that would be a good idea to be in there. But this is alright, it's got a little bit of a balcony as well. The area is now used as a campground for four-wheel drivers, motorbike riders, horse riders and hunters. Check this out, this is beautiful. I'm looking for sandy flat, but this is like...
Oh, it's a beautiful river.
Oh, this is mad. Yeah, real nice. I'll keep going a little bit further, I'll wait for you to come in and have a look at it. This is, yeah, real good. So Top Crossing Track now, just back there's the river crossing. That's sandy flat track, that's the way we're going to tomorrow. Now, I'm going to go and have a look at Top Crossing Hut. I don't think it's too far. So a couple of river crossings up here, check that out, have a bite to lunch. We've got some pies, and might have a frothy with it. And yeah, we'll just make a decision from there. Top Crossing Track has several river crossings and is a dead end at Top Crossing Hut. If it does rain in the mountains, these rivers can rise rapidly and unexpectedly. If it looks too deep, it generally will be. So make sure you let someone know where you're going all the time and don't get stuck at Top Crossing, because it could be several days before you can get back out. Righto, Top Crossing Hut. I've never been here, or have I? Top Crossing Hut, built in 1957 for the purpose of trapping dogs and wombats. Gonna watch out no Joe Blakes come out of here. It's not a bad little hut. Bit of a dirt floor, but still, it's a hut. And yeah, looks like a lot of people have had a shot at it with a gun. I don't know why you'd shoot at it, or shoot at any hut, but anyway. That just shows the disrespect, doesn't it? We were going to camp in this spot, and it's really good near the river, but there's something dead in the bush somewhere, and it's on and off. It's pretty bad. Like, it's pretty damn bad. Probably another dead deer somewhere. I've looked around, I can't find it. So I'm not going to sit around camp and in the middle of the night be in your swag and then smell that rubbish. It's horrible. So yeah, unfortunately, because I wanted to camp here over the other side of the river. When I got the drone out to film it, something's dead just over there as well, which is over there somewhere. Good spot too. Like, I mean, there's a couple of big trees here, but they're not that bad which ways they're leaning and stuff. They are ghosties as well, but I think if it wasn't too windy you'd be right. But I think we're gonna have to go back to the hut. It's probably about 10 minutes back there, so just a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm not sitting around camp with that. I've done it before, it just spoils the whole night. Alright, well, this is Sandy Flat on the other side. Now, the map doesn't say it's Sandy Flat. This side, it says it's over there. So I'm just gonna come in here. There's someone packing up camp. He's on a push bike or mountain bike there. Just gonna come and have a quick look in this camp just to see what it's like for the future. We'll have a little look in here. Like I said on the map, Sandy Flat's back there, but this would be it. The sign's at the front. And I didn't know about this, so it's good to come in and have a look around just for the future. Like this spot where I'm coming into now, this is not a bad one right here. Righto, so back at the hut or top crossing down the back. Now, these trees here, they're only small little saplings, so I think we're going to be safe. The river's just down there. It's beautiful. There's a bit of a breeze, it's nice. Peter's just rocking up now, just there behind me. I'm going to get that cold one out of the fridge, sit down for a bit and enjoy it before we even do anything. So it's been pretty good. It hasn't been a hard day. It's been pretty easy. Just a bit of looking around to try and find the right spot. So this is us for the night. So let's get it set up sooner rather than later. But first, like I said, time for one of them cold, ice cold frothies out of that fridge. All right. It is that time of day. Gotta love that sound. Well, after a couple of frothies, it wasn't very hard to twist the arm to make the decision to set up camp in this spot. It offers an extremely good access point to the King River, which is absolutely spectacular. Cheers, guys. Righto, this one's for you, Kath. After a nice well-earned rest, it's time to set up the camp for the night and then start to think about a bit of dinner. First things first, generally I get the fire going and then we'll put that billy on to boil up some water. So I'm going to chop a bit of sweet potato up tonight in thin slices. On the frying pan I'm cooking an eye fillet steak. No garlic, no nothing fancy stuff, just slice it up into a couple of bits with some veggies boiled in the billy. And that's dinner. I don't think I'll ever do gravy because of the fact that the eye fillet should be flavourable enough to like fulfill that without spoiling it with gravy. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's see how we go. Right, so nothing major, just a couple, because it's sweet potato anyway, they're low GI, so they sort of fill you up slow. You know what that means, Google it. Anyway, so that's it with the bag of veggies inside the billy. We're going to use Peter's blue one tonight because he wants to run it in and turn it to a darker colour. And I have an eye fillet right here which is pretty sort of decent sized, and that's going to go on. So yeah, that's the deal. We'll kick that off in a minute, and yeah, I'm looking forward to sitting down around that fire with that feed because I'm pretty hungry right now. So let's get that on. The steak is pretty good, isn't it?
Look good to me, mate.
It's not medium full rare because it's a bit odd shape, but it's not bad. So veggies are just about, they're done. I'm going to get them out, put them on, and I'm done. Like, it's a simple meal, I don't care. It took a while, but it's sure it's going to be worth its while. So let's get this. There it is. Not much to it really. No gravy, because I didn't want to spoil it. It was pink in the middle, but it ain't so much now anyway. I'm going to sit down and eat this, and yeah, crank that fire up. Peter's going to get up and do a couple of things with the frying pans and all that, so yeah. First dibs. Wow. It's really good. Got a bit of a charcoaly taste. It was a bit of a weird sort of steak to cook because of the shape, but it's worked out. It tastes good. You don't need any sauce or gravy or nothing. It just tastes like it's good. And the sweet potato, yeah, they're good. They're good. Yum. Yeah, I'm happy. It doesn't look much, but I tell you what, guys, it's pretty damn good. And cut it with the grain because it's going to go that way. It's like a mini roast. I reckon I could have cooked it for a little bit less to give it that more red, but not bad. Right, I'm going to sit down, crank that up. You know what I'm going to do best, right? See you in the morning. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys. Legends. Well, guys, cracking night, cracking day, and now it's time to sit back around nature's music, the river. It's like a meditation, isn't it? You go to bed tonight and just listen to that in the background and wake up to it in the morning, and then sit around that there, and you know what that's called, right? It's the Bush TV. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. See you in the morning. Cheers. Alright guys, so it's the morning. It's an absolute cracker of a morning. Beautiful spot here. Sun's up. I'm a little bit late this morning, but oh well. Better late than never. If you need your sleep, sleep in a bit. So yeah, it's before 8 anyway, so I didn't sleep in too late. Time to get that kettle on, or that billy, and get that brew. Most important part of my day. Boiled the billy on the fire, chucked in a couple of hot dogs. They're real hot. Wrapped them in this foil here. Peter's going to go and put them in his oven. keep them warm for later on the side of the track when we pull over for lunch. It's ready to go. Rightio guys, once again packed up camp. We've got our 10 litres of water in the bucket. Pete just went down and got it from the river before. We're going to put the fire out. It might take a bit more, but so we'll see how we go. The place is left probably cleaner than what it was when we got here, so that's a good thing. It's a beautiful spot. It's just one of those places. It's beautiful bush. Everything's just, I can't complain. Anyways, let's put the fire out and let's hit the tracks. Two things guys, can't preach enough. One, put your fire out. Generally it takes 10 litres of water to put it out, and there never can be enough. Number two, please take your rubbish home. Don't burn all your rubbish and glass in the fire, it just makes a mess. Glass does not burn. Keep the campsite nice and clean and better than what you found it. Well, 2 buckets in a billy for that fire this time. She was pretty hot, so definitely out now. It's got a pool of water in the bottom. Like I say always guys, take advantage of the river. It's right there, it's easy. Okay, so today's mission is to head over towards, well, we're in an Alpine National Park right here at Top Crossing, just in the tip of it. So we're going to head over up Sandy Flat Track to another track called Basins, which comes out on the Lake Cobbler Road, where there's a camp spot called Beanies. Now, plan wasn't to camp at Beanies, but we'll have a look at it and see how we go. It's not too far from here, so we don't want too much of a short day. So we'll head down towards Lake Cobbler, but not camp at Lake Cobbler. There's another couple of little spots on the left on the river, so I guess the Dandongadale. So we'll head down there, suss it out and play that by ear. So then obviously tomorrow's the next day. We head over Lake Cobbler track towards Abbey Yard, and there's another couple of spots in there we're going to check out before we hit Wanagala. Alright, so let's go. What a beautiful spot. This is really nice, like good wildlife, bird life, perfection. So, what do you reckon? Not a bad spot?
Big spot, mate. That is a nice spot.
Really, really is, isn't it? Like that's yes, it's quite it's just picturesque, isn't it? Green grass, awesome gum trees and birds and cicadas, river, bush TV.
It's the bush TV.
So yeah, well, I think we'll have a pretty easy run across today. Well, you never know, but I don't think it's far. As in conditions of tracks, I'm not sure, but then as in distance, it's not too far to Beanies.
No, we're staying fairly low, so there shouldn't be any sort of 90-degree hills yet.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Such an absolutely spectacular camp spot that runs right along the King River. And if you haven't already put this one on your bucket list, well, it's time to do that. The King River is impounded by the William Hovell Dam to form Lake William Hovell. There's plenty of camp spots along this river throughout the high country. In the Aboriginal Waywara language, the river is named Pudambaya with no defined meaning. Unfortunately, that brings this episode to the end, but join us in the next one as we travel through the high country to hit Sandy Flat Track to get across to the other side of the ranges to have a spot to lunch at Lake Cobbler. Before that, the plan changes as we check out a couple of spots that were not worthy and just overgrown by blackberries. So we head off over Lake Cobbler track and we end up checking out Riley's Creek Hut and camping in the Wanangata Valley. Once again, thanks for watching, stay safe, and we'll see everybody in the next one. That grey striped thrush is up there on the branch, is trying to pinch Peter's dinner off that log over there. It's a bit of behind the scenes. And these little black bugs, it's gone now. They sit on your can. They're annoying. But anyway, this is the way it is in the bush. They come out at a certain time of year where there was a bit of wood and the river's beautiful, a little bit closer to the road, but still pretty good. So alright, I'm going to take that again. And the car's off, I'll take that now. Again. Like I said, some of you guys need a bit of training. Oh, you guys are rocking. Everyone that sends me videos that does it, you guys are rocking. I hope you're all enjoying the Bush TV. And again, thanks for watching. Alright guys, so I know some of you like me to film some of this cooking. Okay guys, so I know some of you like me to film some of this cooking sort of stuff and put it on the frying pan, which is on the fire right now. It's absolutely, I've got to get that thing off, it's too hot. Peter, can you, oh you're right, he's putting it on. Here's one, I've got to get that frying pan off, give me a sec. I've got to get that pan off. What do you reckon, mate? Are we going to drink some frothies?
Oh, I think we will.
Or is it like a beer around the campfire? What do you reckon?
I'll tell you what, we could split it. You have a beer, I'll have a frothy.
I don't think I can do that. I'm going to have to say. I don't think you can do that either. So.
No. Well, let's just go frothies, I think.
I reckon.
They taste better.
I reckon frothies taste better around the Bush TV. What do you reckon, guys? Drop a comment and tell me if you enjoy sitting around the Bush TV, which, if you want to Google it, ask me. It means campfire, and have a frothy. Let me know. Or do you have like a Jim Beam or a Bundy? What do you prefer? Drop a comment. Sorry Mel, Black Billy's in my car still. This one is Peter's Billy. We're trying to turn it into one of our ones. So, hopefully by the end of this trip, good old Bluey over there has been a bit scorched. We'll see where we go. No, mate. How you doing? Behind the scenes. You guys don't know what we're talking about here. Sorry Mel, your Billy turned blue. I don't know why.
Turned blue,
yeah. At least it didn't go green, mate. That'd be a problem then, wouldn't it? Righto, she's hot. She's hot. She's hot to trot. Just like that beer that I poured into the radiator today, or in the overfiller, to pour some water in. We put some beer in our gear, didn't we, Peter?
A bit of beer in the gear.
Yeah, a bit of beer in the gear there. We might do that in the morning, too. So
just to make sure she's topped up this beer.
Yeah, we got to make sure everything's right. Bit of beer in the gear. Come on, baby, you can do it. Hurry up, I'm hungry. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning when you get out of the swag. You're like...